Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture just to see how it affects our daily lives. Today, we're going to do a watch-along recap of Hawkeye. New season to come out today. They have given us or graced us with 2 episodes. So each episode that I'm going to do is going to be in a different video. So this particular video is going to be on season 1, episode 1 of Hawkeye, entitled Never Meet Your Heroes. It seems like we haven't had anything from Marvel in like years, but it's probably only been a few weeks. I promise. We've seen all these Spider-Man trailers and all this other stuff, but it just seems like we're spoiled, Disney. We are so spoiled. So we open up the episode with Kate Bishop in 2012. She's with her parents. Her parents are arguing about finances. The parents are downstairs arguing about finances. Kate hears them. They come up to comfort Kate. They feed her, and in the midst of that, the mother was like, "Hey, let's go play some checkers. Let's play some games, baby." Kate and them live in New York City, and it's just the beginning of the Chitauri invasion from the Avengers. Okay. So the Chitauri are flying around, blowing up buildings and stuff. And I don't know exactly what happened to her parents at this point. They went downstairs, but they're not speaking. So I don't know. I see that her apartment is one part of it is obliterated. So I'm assuming that they were in that part and they were killed. But baby, she looking out that window and she's seeing all the business. All the business. I mean, she has a front row view of Stark Industries. Oh my goodness, she had a front row view of Hawkeye. When he fell off the window and he did the little arrow. She had a front row view. Woo, her mama ain't dead. I don't know where her dad is, but her mother is not dead. Oh, she's lost her father? Yes, she's lost her father. He must have been on the balcony somewhere. That penthouse is destroyed. Oh, she wants a bow and arrow. So Kate and her mother at the funeral of her father, she decides that she wants a bow and arrow. Okay, look at the intro time card. They're showing Kate. So Hawkeye has inspired her to be a hero. Look at her with a little montage. She's won the Olympics in bow and arrow. Her mother is mentoring her. There she goes. She's fencing, learning martial arts. The intro is pretty. It's in like purple, different shades of purple. She's a gymnast. So we're in the present day, and it looks like Kate is trying to get into a building. Honey, she is not a lock picker. So she is using all the skills that she has learned through the years to climb up the wall to get to the roof. I don't know what they're trying to do. Are they trying to ring the bell? So she's climbed to the top of this building. She's pointing a bow and arrow to a bell tower. She's shot off one arrow and it didn't work. So now she's shooting the second arrow. She did it. She rang the bell. Uh-oh. She hit the bell to make it ring, but it looks like the bell is about to come unhinged. The bell fell through the bell tower, y'all. Y'all better get out of there. She topped the whole bell tower. So I'm assuming this is 2012. So I'm assuming this is after Thanos' snap and after they snapped it back. They got Rogers the musical. Girl, they done Hamilton this whole thing. They got Natasha up there, but they don't have Hawkeye. What's going on? Singing and dancing, but they don't have Hawkeye the first. These fools that made a whole Broadway play of that whole Chitauri. That would be shame. They ought to be shamed. Hawkeye is so unimpressed. He turned his hearing aid off. He is so unimpressed. You hear me? Oh, Lord. Hawkeye is gone. They got a resounding applause. So Hawkeye is unimpressed about this Broadway musical about the Battle of Chitauri in New York. The Battle of New York. I don't know exactly what they're calling it in the MCU. So he gets up and leaves in the middle of the performance to go to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom, and on the urinal, it says Thanos was right. So this man comes in wanting a selfie with him. Ooh, I'm so glad he washed his hands, because I thought he was going to walk out the door. I will say that this is set within the Christmas season. Oh, he misses Natasha. Oh, so he brought his kids to New York for I guess to enjoy the Christmas season. I wonder, did Kate get kicked out of school for her little incident? Because I know she caused a lot of damage. Oh, they're ice skating. It's always funny to know that when you go up to New York and you go to these penthouses and things like that, the big major penthouses have space, but just a regular Snegler New York apartment, not that big at all. And they have these set buildings, and they try to co-op all these spaces within those buildings. Some of those apartments are so awkward looking. There's really no basic floor plan. Consequences of her thing. Her mama took her credit cards and gave her a nice little almost talking to. So this is pretty much a lot of personal information. Her father has passed away. Looks like her mother is moving on with someone named Jack. And meanwhile, in another part of New York, we've got Hawkeye and his family looks like they're having Chinese, authentic Chinese. Clinton's a real family man. He's a reluctant hero. And it's awkward. I imagine it is. The perks are probably great. Tony Stark would lean into those perks. But so we pan back over to Kate Bishop and her family. She doesn't seem too happy about this Jack pushing up on her mom. So, again, awkward. Lord have mercy. Hawkeye's a little awkward about accepting the gratitude that people have for him for helping to save the city during the 2012 Chitauri fight, or the Chitauri invasion of New York. So then we pan over to Kate Bishop again, and Kate Bishop has made it to the hotel to see her mom still with Jack, and she doesn't seem to be all that happy about Jack. So then this old crusty dusty named Armand Duquesne comes up and talks to her, but he seems suspicious to me because he came and told her basically that her mother and I don't know who Jack is to him, but he basically spilled the beans that Kate's mom and Jack are engaged to be married. He doesn't seem too happy about Kate's mom, so he's throwing a little shade at the mom. I don't know. I think Kate has caught it, but she hasn't clocked him. Because I'd have clocked him. Me talking about my mama. I don't care how much you think about him. But he doesn't seem to be happy about the union. Kate's mom and Jack seem to be happy about the union. I don't know how Kate feels right now because she's just found out. So Kate confronts her mom about it, and she's not happy about it. I'm not sure about what she's not happy about, because 2012 to present, her mother's been a widow a long time. All those Christmas trees are so pretty. So Kate goes out to get some fresh air. She comes back and she hears her mom and old Armand Duquesne having a little tete-a-tete. And so she asked her mom, was he threatening her? And her mom was like, I don't really know what all that's about. And so she told her, just come back to why are you lurking in the hallways? Come back into the party. Let's have a good party. So Kate tells her, well, she excused herself. I think she said she's going to the bathroom. I can't remember. But she goes out to find old Armand. I guess she's going to confront him. I don't know. She's following him up and down the hallways. I don't know why he is scurrying around the back of this building. Oh, he's downstairs with some other people in a wine cellar. And there's a lot of people down there. Oh, Jack is down there. Oh, they're at an auction. I don't know what they're bidding against. So this must be some private auction. And Gary is on the hunt for Kate Bishop. Uh-oh. We got some men speaking in Russian. So they're at this silent auction or this private auction. And it's some high money too. And now she's stumbled upon some Russians. Okay, so they're bidding on a sword that they think belongs to the Ronin. I guess they don't know that Hawkeye was the Ronin. Oh, Lord, there's a bomb in the auction. Them folks think the Chitauri is back. Was it the Russians that blew it up? What's going on? So I guess the Russians blew it up? I'm really confused at this point. So the Russians blow up a wall in the auction area. They've got 90 seconds to find a watch. So Kate Bishop comes across the Ronin suit. Kate Bishop puts the Ronin suit on, honey, and she calls herself rescuing the folks. But, honey, they shooting. They got guns. And she don't have nothing. And I don't think that suit is bulletproof. Those Christmas trees are beautiful. Is it supposed to be tracksuit mafia? It's a lot going on. She's fighting, but I'm confused about why she's fighting and why she just didn't get out of there. So it looks like they're selling off contraband from the Avengers compound because, it got blown up when they fought Thanos. So I wonder why that watch is so important. I've got a little confusion because I want to know what this watch signifies. So we get back to Hawkeye and his family. I'm confused. I'm confused why she has such a... I know Armand said something, about her mom, but her mom is not pressed about it. Why not go to your mom and find out what's going on? She is just pressed to go see what's going on with Armand and why he was down there buying black market auction stuff. But it seems like that's something that people do. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying, have a conversation with your mom. Oh, Armand is rich. Monogrammed butterscotch. Oh, Armand is dead to the floor, child. Why is Armand dead? And why are you there, Ronin? It makes no sense. Why are you there? I think your new stepdaddy did something with that Ronin sword. I just don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Is this a... Why would she be there in the first place? Why? I don't understand. You could have gone to your mom and asked her about her engagement. Why is Armand so important that you had to go to his house and sneak in to find out what he's doing? You had an issue with him threatening your mom. Your mom didn't seem upset about it, but here you are in the middle of a whole Russian gang fighting, wearing a suit that you should have had sense enough to take off when you got to the house. So Kate goes, so this is a recap of this recap. We meet Kate Bishop. She's a young child when the Battle of New York happens. She seems to have adored Hawkeye. That's her hero. So she has basically patterned her life on doing things that she believed that Hawkeye did with the bow and arrow, with the gymnastics, with the martial arts, with all of those different things. She gets to be a college student. She goes to college. There's some kind of college bet that to ring the bell of the college with her arrow. She does that and subsequently destroys the bell tower. So that means that she's having to go back home to New York City. She gets back home. Her mom has a boyfriend. She doesn't seem like she really likes that her mom has a boyfriend. I guess she figured that her mom was just supposed to stay unmarried forever or not have any companionship because that makes it okay for Kate since her father has died back in 2012, and I'm assuming this is 2021, 22, 23-ish, somewhere in here. So Kate, her mother invites her to a party. She goes to this party. I guess a multimillionaire named Armand Duquesne comes up to her and basically informs her that her mom and Jack, who is a friend of, I guess he must have been a friend of the family, the mom and Jack are engaged. She leaves the party to go out to get some air. She comes back in to hearing her mother having an argument with Armand Duquesne. He makes some veiled threats. Kate confronts her mom, asking her about these veiled threats. Her mom said, well, I don't really know what's going on. She's like, why are you lurking behind the closed doors? So then, for whatever reason, Kate decides, instead of just going up there and talking to her mom, she's got to follow Armand Duquesne. She follows him down to the bowels of a building, into a wine cellar where they're having this secret private auction. And it appears that they are auctioning off old Avengers, Captain America paraphernalia and memorabilia. Because you remember, at Endgame, the Avengers compound was destroyed. So they rummaged through the compound and found all of these artifacts, and now they're selling them off. So in the middle of this auction, the tracksuit mafia comes in and blows up the place looking for a watch. They are hell-bent and determined to find this watch, to the point that they have 90 seconds to find this watch. I wonder what significance this watch has. So they're doing all of this, and the Ronin suit that Hawkeye wore to kill off the underworld back when, when Thanos excuse me, when Thanos did the snap, apparently they found it at the compound, and they didn't know who Ronin was, which, I'm like, y'all didn't just go through it and do some DNA tests, because I'm quite sure Hawkeye's DNA is all in there, but I digress. So the Ronin outfit falls out. Kate gets the Ronin outfit. She puts the Ronin outfit on, and she continues her quest to follow Armand. I didn't see it very well, but I don't know, did the dog get the watch? And I'm not really sure what transpired with all of that. Anyway, she goes to Armand Duquesne's house. He has been killed. The tracksuit mafia has been following Ronin, or whatever has been going on, and they meet up with her. Now, let's go back a little bit. The explosion at this hotel, at this building, is on the news, and Hawkeye sees it. When he sees it, he also sees his old Ronin outfit. So he's like, wait a minute, hold up, what's going on? Because I know I'm the Ronin. I've retired that. Because Natalie asked him to retire that. He's done that. Who has his outfit, where they got it from, yada, yada, yada. So meanwhile, now let's go back forward. Kate is out here fighting this tracksuit mafia. And she is being overwhelmed. All of a sudden, you see this hooded figure come and starts wrecking shop. She sees her opportunity to run. He follows behind her. He's getting ready to sock her, and then he finds out that it's a woman in his tracks in this Ronin outfit, and that's where the episode ends. So they've given us 2 episodes. So I'm getting ready to watch the second episode. Maybe that'll answer some of the questions and the confusion that I have. So I'll save my my thoughts for at the end of the second episode, so that I can kind of think, because like I said, I'm doing this right off the cuff. This is the first time I'm seeing it. So I've got questions. I am hoping and looking for answers. So join me in the next video. If you like what you've seen, please give me a like. Comment below. What did you think about this first episode? comment for me. That helps with my engagement, and I appreciate you all of my 22 followers. I am so excited and so grateful that you all have decided to come with me on this journey. Please comment below, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up and share if you care. All right, we're getting ready to get into the second episode of Hawkeye. I'm gonna follow it through, because sometimes things have to build before it gets good. All right, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.